Welcome back to 30-Minute Quick Bites with Tammy. Today I'm going to show you a recipe that's guaranteed to knock your socks off. It's going to be so delicious. We're going to be making a Marry Me Chicken Tortelli recipe. These are the ingredients that we're going to be using for this recipe. All recipe details can be found in the bottom of the description bar. With that being said, let's get it. First thing we're going to do is get the pasta in the pot. We're going to add some salt to the water. Make sure you salt it really good. And we're going to add our 3 cheese tortellini to this water. Now here's the thing, tortellini comes also in spinach tortellini, so it's your preference, your choice. This is a pretty large chicken breast, so I'm going to go ahead and literally butterfly this breast. And by the looks of things, I think I'm going to be able to cut it into 3 halves. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Be very careful. Knife is sharp. And it's running straight through the chicken. All right, so what we are going to do is we're going to stretch this chicken breast. All right, we are going to stretch it out. Going to go ahead, cut it up into bite-sized pieces. Cut this in half. And I think there's another, yeah, perfect. Going to cut this in half as well. And we should be good. All right, we got the chunky bite-sized pieces going on. I'm going to take this time to season our chicken. Hit it with a small drizzle of oil, a couple pinches of salt, ground black pepper, and we are going to combine the seasoning with our chicken. Adding the oil definitely helps to spread those dry seasonings onto the chicken. It really makes a difference. All right, perfect. We're going to get our skillet and we're going to brown our chicken. Yes, and I know you're probably like, wait a minute, Tammy. Salt and pepper, that's it? Yes, that's it. That's it. We're working with only salt and pepper, but we're bringing out the best flavors. We're going to hit our pan with a small drizzle of oil. We're going to get our pan into the chicken. We're going to get our chicken into the pan. And we're going to brown our chicken pieces. We're going to brown our chicken for about 3 to 5 minutes on each side. All right, to this pan of beautiful smokiness. I'm just joking. As you can see, all of the bits at the bottom of the pan. That's that good stuff, all right? We're going to add some butter. Allow the butter to melt. We're going to add our thyme, fresh thyme. But guess what? I don't have enough fresh thyme. So I'm going to compensate with using some dried thyme, of course. Get that nice flavor going on from our fresh and dried herbs. We're also going to add some fresh oregano. Okay, this right here is going to bring out some real delicious rustic flavors. Get that oregano in the pan. Stir that bad boy on up. Okay, the heat, whew, I'm telling you, the heat is literally extracting all of the fragrance notes from these herbs. It smells amazing. All right, we are gonna add our garlic. Stir that on in. And at this point, we're toasting our garlic, and we want our garlic to release its flavors as well. And once the garlic starts to break down, it's also going to pick up those flavors from the bottom of the pan. All right, as you can see, our garlic is starting to turn brown. That's our indication right there. We're going to add some chicken broth. Stir that on up. Our deglazing process has officially started. We're going to add some heavy cream. If you want to add half and half, you could. I'm not a big advocate on half and half. I feel like if you're going to go all the way in, go all the way in. The cream is going to really bring out the richness in this recipe and all of those beautiful decadent flavors. Give me all of the milk fat. I can handle it. Stir it on up. Make sure everything is perfectly combined. Once the bottom of the pan, once that surface feels nice and smooth and your tongs or your spatula is gliding, you're good to go. All right, leave that there, let it do what it do. I'm going to allow that to reduce by half before adding any other ingredients. In the meanwhile, let's strain our tortellinis. One of our really important ingredients in this dish are sun-dried tomatoes. When it comes to the sun-dried tomatoes, I act the fool and I'm going to add as many as I possibly can, because there's something about these sun-dried tomatoes, the tanginess, the robust flavor, it definitely stands out, whether or not if you make chicken sauce or Marry Me Chicken. It is so good. So good. You don't believe me? Don't take my word for it. And no, don't put no regular tomatoes in here, right? If you don't have sun-dried tomatoes, you better cut them tomatoes up and put it in the sun and dry it out. Put it in the sun and dry it out if you have to. But don't add regular tomatoes. It has to be sun-dried, either in the package or even in the bottle. You could you could get it in the bottle as well. Sometimes it comes in oil, olive oil, different types of oil, different type of oil infusions. I'm gonna add my spinach. Just gonna break it up. Type of rough chop type of situation. Spinach was on its way out, so why not incorporate it with the recipe? Alright. Looking good so far. We are in business, alright? Check out the consistency so far. You know what? Let me grab my spatula. Consistency is perfect. It's starting to coat the front and the back of the spoon. So with that being said, I am going to turn my stove top down, gain some control, and we are going to grate some Parmesan cheese. About a 1/4 cup is good. Stir that on up. Allow the cheese to melt. And adding that Parmesan cheese is going to give the sauce a nice nutty flavor. Oh, it's going to be so good. All right, now will be the perfect time to add our chicken back to the pan. Chicken was cut really, really small into bite-sized pieces. So there's no doubt in my mind that the chicken is cooked all the way through. However, if your chicken is a little chunkier than mine, you may want your chicken to sit in the sauce and simmer on low until it's cooked all the way through and it reaches a temp of 165 degrees Fahrenheit. But in the meanwhile, it's tortellini time. So we're gonna go ahead, check out this beautiful sauce, absolutely gorgeous. We're gonna add our tortellinis, fold it on in to the sauce, of course. We're gonna hit it off with a small amount of dried chili flakes for just a little heat factor. Nothing much, just a small heat factor, and also to beautify it even more. I'm not gonna add any parsley because we have the earthy green notes from the spinach already. Plus we have the sun-dried tomatoes along with the chilies. Color contrast is definitely beautiful. So we are gonna dig in there and get the taste test going without further ado, because my mouth is salivating and I can't do this anymore. I just can't. Chicken, tortellini, sun-dried tomato, and spinach. I'm trying to pick everything up at one time. We got a little bit of everything. What did we say earlier? This recipe is gonna knock your socks off. Definitely delicious. Wow, goodness gracious. Wow, wow, wow. Now, not only is this recipe absolutely delicious, all right? But guess what? Only took 25 minutes to put together, under 30 minutes. I definitely want you to give this recipe a try. It's gonna be so worth it. And as always, don't forget to subscribe. Recipe details, description bar below. And that's about it for now, my loves. Catch you later.